All right, St. Louis, as you can see, St. Louis, we're going to take it a little slow today. And the reason I'm going to take it slow, St. Louis, because I think it's important for us to come to the realization that we never understood St. Louis. Because if we don't take it slow, St. Louis, someone's not going to understand. We must begin to ask ourselves, St. Louis, why is it that we all have different levels of thought? I think we can probably equate that to a computer. You got some computers that think faster than others. Some of them have viruses. I'm one to believe that the mind works comparable. Some have viruses and some of them don't. Some of them are upgraded, 248, 16, 32, 64. Some of them are capable of reaching the speed of light, which is 186,000 miles per second or 300,000 kilometers. The question is, how do we get the human mind to reach that level of understanding, or is that possible? I'm one to believe that it's possible. It's just that we haven't reached beyond our capacity and we don't know there's somewhere to go because we can't perceive it. Unfortunately, we're dying before we reach a level of understanding that we were capable of understanding, and as a result of understanding, we will have the ability to reverse the laws of thermodynamics, because the more you understand, the more power you have to reverse that lie. Unfortunately, we have been following false doctrine, false religion. Might as well admit it. Many of you will die for what you believe in as it relates to religion. You got Christians, Muslim, Buddhists, Hinduism, Satanism, Luciferianism, all kind of isms. But the question is, has it all been set up for the purpose of getting us to understand that we didn't need to understand ourselves, but yet understand something outside of ourselves? I want to believe that's the truth. I'm one to believe that we were capable of becoming what we never knew we were capable of becoming. But we never really understood it because we never evolved enough to be able to discern what was going on. A lot of the pastors out there, apostles, bishops, etc., are making merchandise of you. A lot of them are illiterate. You think they're intelligent because you're illiterate. No, they're illiterate also. You're both illiterate. You're both blind. And I'm not necessarily trying to make light of who you are. I'm trying to get you to understand that it's much deeper than we've traveled. We're traveling down a wide gate that leads to destruction. In other words, you're on a path like a sheep on your way to the slaughter. What's waiting on you as you grow older is a disease, an infirmity, cancer, some form of an infirmity. So as a result, you have to reach a sound above every sound in order to be able to warp space and time at absolute zero. Until then, you're not going to know that you didn't know, because you have not the power to know. You're just nasty. You're looking at seeking something because you have not the mind to know that you are the something that you must be seeking. Okay, St. Louis, I just went somewhere. I didn't know I was going. I could only go as the Spirit lead me. So what I'm saying, St. Louis, it's our responsibility to say all or nothing. We must take that mountain by any means necessary, because if we don't, all will remain the same. Our grandbabies, great-grandbabies, great-great-grandbabies will experience what we are experiencing today. And that's hell on earth. We're fighting one another, black against white, Republicans against Democrat, but yet you fail to realize you all are literally in a false perception of reality and don't realize you're in a false truth because you never knew the truth. Only that truth can set you free. In other words, if you don't know the truth and if you haven't manifest that truth, you will not know what truth is because you can't perceive it. It's our responsibility, those of us that have reached a level of awareness beyond space and time, to be able to bring truth to this lost and dark world. And trust me, we're going to do just that. We have no choice. There's no way in hell that you should have 2% of the world population controlling the masses, 90+%, and you got 2% with all the wealth. We must begin to understand it's not about money. The root of all evil is the love of money, but it's about the truth. And if you don't have the truth, you're going to continue to be tossed to and from, failing to realize the truth is in you. Until next time, St. Louis, remember, I don't play the radio. I don't play the radio at all. And I'm going to fight. And the reason I'm going to fight, because my heart is love. And much is given, much is required. God bless.
But now you say it's so.